You know, I can't lie. As of lately, I'll be honest, TG has been beating the brakes off of us, right? And I can't lie. It's been, you know, sometimes we had some close games, some 2-1s, some last hit interactions, but I mean, we can put all
Oh
that
yeah,
history
right.
aside
In the
because
past,
what matters at hand is this matchup here. And Nick Lover's going to be jumping off. We were able to complete the first game. It was Spark versus Nick Lover. Nick Lover was able to beat Spark, but he has 1 stock remaining. So Space is going to be coming in second member. Nick Lover's our first guy. This is game number 1, folks. So it's right now 7-6 in the game, in the stock count, sorry, of round number 1 here. So let's get with it, Jane. Nick Lover over on the Koji, and
right?
Space
So
is over
so
on
it's
this,
7-6 with the stocks, right? And they just get 1 stock ahead, right? Are they?
Yeah.
Right. So it's not a big difference. It is still quite easy to get back. Oh, like I said.
Yeah, Jen, you took too long to say that. Space
Yeah.
absolutely cleaning that
Yeah,
up.
I couldn't manage to get
Amazing work.
the sentence done, and they were already done with the game.
Yeah.
So
but
we're going
about to get
into
this one, yeah.
game 3, right? Now this is game 3.
Yes, this is technically game number 3 of this round 1 matchup. It's 3 clean stocks across the board, 6-6. And we're gonna get into this matchup here. We're waiting for Space to lock
Marie
it
is
in.
it's like a 7. It's new peak for him, right?
Yeah. Is it?
I mean, it's 29
no.
level. It's kind of
I guess, to be
low.
honest, you know, I've seen. I mean, you see the Nyx doodle there. I know he's a Nyx player, but his cannon is really good. I can't lie. His cannon's really good, and
Well, cannon in general is pretty good weapon right now in current patch.
yeah. But his cannon in specific is really good. I've seen his cannon. He does some crazy things with it. So this is a pick that he has been utilizing as of lately. But it's kind of like one of his lock-in picks.
3, 2,
Perhaps he's been
1,
transitioning
brawl.
from the Nyx pick, of course. But enough about Mari here. Let's get into the action at hand. Mari versus Space. You see Mari already starting off with the cannon in hand. Space, on the other hand, over with this bow. Now, Space we saw in the last set against Bread Mafia. I mean, they were... You know, their bow was really devious. I think it was finding a lot of openings. We mentioned that against Balloon Boy, sorry. And yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a hard task at hand because, you know, Mari with the cannon could definitely get those explosive plays. And, you know, cannon is just that type of weapon where it's so explosive. And especially with 7 as well, too. The signatures of 7, it's pretty devious. I can't lie. The end sig, the down sig, the side sig as well, too. But hold up. Speaking of signatures, Space is going to let one rip, gets the end sig off, and is able to get the knockout. And just like that, folks, Space is going to be starting this one off with a brief lead. Mari's going to have to... You know, he's forced to play the catch-up game, so to say. And,
yeah, but going off
even
stage was such a like. Oh. Okay. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. I kind of jinxed it for him. But like, if you're in a disadvantage, I don't think going off stage is the best idea unless you're really trying to jinx it like he just did.
Yeah.
But it was very close for him to losing another stock. Oh. It is.
He might be close to losing another one here,
No,
but I think he was able to make the touch back.
He did touch. Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Mari as well too, and I think Space is kind of getting a good, you know, lesson about that. Is Mari is a very devious player off stage, and when you're a cannon player, I mean, your off stage work is gonna have to be phenomenal. When you're a cannon player, you love to carry your opponents off stage, whether it be left or right, get those knockouts deep over there in the left or right zone. So Mari. Yeah, you see how he's locked in. Nice GCN light. He's looking to get the knockout, going for the down stick, but hold up, Space looking for the turnaround. Using the weapon throw, is able to make the touch back onto the wall though. Mari is locked in here. He's trying to make it back on the stage, trying to get a weapon. Okay, gets a 2-piece combo on arm, going for the exhausted recovery, doesn't quite get it. Now with the spear in hand, goes for the nair, doesn't get it. Weapon throw. Space finally picks up the gauntlets here, but gets here. Ground pound connects and leads to the knockout.
Okay.
Mari gets a stock out of there.
That is very like aggressive from him, right? Doing the sider into ground pound there. He's reading the dodges. He's not really trying to parry anymore. He's very like, now a bit of waiting, but like he really went for it. Now he has the advantage. He's like, okay, we going. You know.
Big ground pound coming in from Space coming in there with the ground pound, does get the knockout. 74 damage though, so Mari does have a damage lead, but we know Space, he can lock it in. He has the gauntlets in hand. If he isn't playing this one safe, Well, if Mari isn't playing this one safe, actually, he could get the knockout here quickly if he isn't careful, but Space, now with the attack, gets a 3-piece combo, looking for more, trying to protect the weapon here, gets the Enlight off sidelight into the Nair, looking for the peak, doesn't quite get it, weapon starving him now, great gameplay coming in from Space, 2-piece combo, looking for the ground pound, wait, recovery, 2-piece combo, no options, Mari can't make it back, and just like that gets the stock. And I said it, I mean, I kind of call it out. If Mari isn't careful, Space can definitely snatch up that stock, and that's exactly what just happened there in that last stock there. Space, gotta get that knockout. Now we're gonna be seeing 31 here hopping, the anchoring spot. Damn, he's mirror matching Space. This is absolutely crazy coming in from 31. Now, it's not out of realm of possibility. I've seen 31, you know, as his guild leader, I've seen him play the Devil Jin before. So it's not, you know, an ego pick sort of say. It's not him saying, you know what, whatever you can do, Space, I can do better. But I feel like there's got to be that little something there where he's, you know, he wants to make a point, where he wants to prove a point, right?
Yeah, right. Like, it's always with the mirror matches that you're just trying to figure out who's the better player of the legend. So.
Right. Yeah. So I think 31 here definitely has a lot to prove coming to this one. Space, we saw him, I mean, thus far, I mean, this is the second set that we're streaming with him thus far, and he has been cooking up with this Devil Jin quite a bit. He's cooking up right now with these gauntlets. 31 though, he's struggling right now with the gauntlets mirror. Okay, wait, going for the Nair, doesn't quite get it. Nair coming in from Space, so has him off stage. 31 though, with this stage control, he needs to maintain it. I think this is really just a battle of who can hold the stage for longer, who can really rack up that damage for even longer. But 31 needs a clean knockout here. He's at a damage deficit. He needs it. He gets a side sig. That's massive damage. Hold up. He's winning it out. Goes for the double sidelight, but doesn't get the second one. Look how far Space went up in the heavens here, but he isn't able to get it off. No weapon spawn coming in from 31. Now with the bow in hand, going for the end sig. Was hoping to catch him jumping, but unarmed downstick coming in. Space sends him over on the right side. Weapon throw coming in. Both of them on bow. 2-piece combo. 31 has it right where he wants him. He needs to get the knockout. But Space, massive side sig. If he had get the spike, he would have gotten it. But hold up. Ground pound. No. He goes for the dare. Space doesn't get knocked out yet. Nair up in the heavens. It's coming down to the wire. 169 to 179. 10 damage of a difference. But 31 needs it. He needs the knockout. 31. Oh my goodness.
They really cannot get it. Both of them.
Oh my god, and Space gets the knockout. Nice GCD line to recovery. And yeah, that's gonna be creating the stock disparity already in 31. Finally cleaning it out. But has to take 2 stocks, has to use his 2 stocks against Milka's 3. Hold up, why Space?
Oh.
What is Space doing?
We're supposed to, yeah. It is, so it's 3-2 right now in stock count.
In Tanque de Gas's favor.
Yeah, and in the Tanque de Gas favor.
Player 2 wins.
Alrighty. We should be good to go. It is, like we said, 2 stocks in SpiritRealm favor, 3 stocks in Tanque de Gas's favor. And folks, I mean, just to mention once again what is at stake. I mean, these are 2 teams, 2 clans, I should say, 2 guilds that don't have a team A or team B in today's tournament. So whoever loses this, their guild, is officially out of today's tournament, which would be sad to see. But it has to happen. That's how a bracket works. That's how double elimination works. There's winners and losers. So either SpiritRealm goes home or Tanque de Gas goes home. This is why it's a very crucial matchup. I can't lie. And right now, Tanque de Gas does have the upper hand in terms of the stock count.
3, 2, 1.
But still, we've seen players clutch it up before, and it definitely happen again. So 31 here, he's in the hot seat. He has 2 stocks to play with. Doesn't have 3, 2 stocks to play with. So I think if I'm 31, I'm gonna be having, like, my game plan coming to this one. I gotta come at Milka running. Like, I'm gonna have to come at Milka strong. You want to start off with a lead. That's what you're gonna have to do, because you need to get that stock out of there quickly. Bring things even. You need to have an even game. You can't be trading blows against Milka, and most definitely you can't have Milka with an upper hand. You're gonna have to be maintaining that stage control and really trying to get this first stock out of here as quickly as possible. What do you think, Shane?
Yeah, well, it is very important to make it even right now as soon as possible, as you said. And I don't really see Caspian quite often in 1v1, right? You see Zario very often now. Caspian is like less popular, but now they're doing very even gameplay, right? Keeping it all. Oh, switching to Katars. We're gonna see if he can get some dodge reads off. Oh, switching back. Trying to side stick, doesn't work. He's probably gonna go for another stick. Maybe not. Probably end stick. Oh, ground pound coming. I'm so surprised how
juicy
many
answer.
ground pounds these players are doing. Like, they are not afraid to do ground pounds at all against each other.
Yeah. Going for that juicy breakdance was definitely risky, but you know what? Milka doesn't get a punish, goes for the D-line. Okay, and Light coming in from 31, kicks him away. I thought he was going for a ground pound, get deep, but hold up, recovery to stop the down sig there. Nice stuff coming in from Milka. Milka, you seeing how safe he's playing this one. He's playing this one very carefully. 2-piece on combo, doesn't quite get him. Now with the weapon control here, definitely looking to get this knockout, but like I said, 31 cannot be affording to go even right now. And yeah, that's going to be his second stock, so to say speaking, going to be eliminated here. He's basically on his last stock here, and he has to 3-stock Milka, basically.
It's 200 damage on him. It's like any... Oh! He did get the jump read, but there was no dodge read coming. It's really like any hit is gonna be now. The final one.
Yep, there we go. Did the light mirror. Does connect the lead to the knockout, and 31 is going to be getting that first stock out of there, but he has to take 2 more. Jane, do you think that he can do it? Jane, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so. He's got the half, you know, he got some motivation here for the entire team. If he, well, it's not the end of the day. If he loses now, you still got like 2 more games.
You have a chance.
Yeah,
right.
it's not the final match. So
yeah, but obviously nobody wants it's a best of 3. So obviously,
Yeah.
as soon as you lose this one, you already put a match point. So everybody wants to be taking that round one. It's so crucial to start off with the momentum in the set. So 31 knows what is at stake. He's on his last stock here. He has to take 2, and he's at a damage deficit. I mean, the odds are being stacked up against him time and time again. And now 31, he just needs to lock it in. He needs to lock it in. He needs to take 2 more stocks. Like we said, it's definitely doable, but he's gonna have to play this one picture perfect. Going for the down, so beautiful dodge coming in from 31, able to avoid it. You see Milka, he's playing this one really safe as well too, getting the hits in, disengaging, gets the light off, going for the N-Sig, doesn't quite get it, sidelight into N-Sig from 31, N-Sig not connecting, gets it there off, going for the down, was hoping to catch, 2-piece combo from Milka, going for the GC sidelight, 31 doesn't get it, N-Sig doesn't get it. 31 has been throwing out quite a bit of moves, but Milka hasn't been, I mean, he has been getting in 1 or 2 punishes, but he's been mostly waiting for 31 and is able to clean it out. And just like that, Tanque the Gas starts off 1-0 right now in
Player 2 wins.
have a little talk about the bracket, what's going on. So Gimmick A was able to qualify into the winner semifinal. So they're fighting Bread Mafia A right now for a top 4 spot. Flow State is fighting Deities of Chaos for a top 4 spot as well.
I have some insights for the Bread Mafia A versus Gimmick A. There is 2 players missing because one was in the main lineup and he had to dip, and then the second one came in, but he's no longer available because of, I mean, I don't know why. Like, you know, the tournament is quite long, so you're gonna expect that the tournament is not gonna be 2 hours long. So then now there are 2 players, and they just cannot compete anymore, so they have to disqualify at the semifinals.
So you're saying Bread Mafia A is disqualifying?
No, Gimmick it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's huge. And I'm sure, you know, top 4 block is going to explain that. But what we got at hand here is Tanque the Gas versus SpiritRealm. And SpiritRealm is backed up in a corner. They have to win this game. They have to win this round in order to bring it to a 1-1 in terms of the set score to push it to game number 3 to potentially win this one. Tanque the Gas, all they need is 1 more round in order to win here. Nick's Lover over on this Koji. Gets the side tick off, gets the first stock out of there, and already starting off hot. Less than a minute into the game, taking the first stock and sitting pretty strong. 108 damage, can definitely work with it. Can definitely build up a lead here. I think this is what Nick's Lover definitely needs. He needs to start off by creating that stock disparity. He needs to start off building that lead, getting the damage, and that's what he's doing, controlling the pace with the sword right now. You know, Nick's Lover, I'm not sure if anybody has been familiar with this player, but he has been, you know, more notorious over on the Kaya, over on you know, that Bow and Spirit. He does play quite a bit of Bow Legends. He has been on Diana for some time, but the Koji has been recently one of his main picks. You know, he's been practicing this as a pocket pick and as a future pick as well, too. And he's doing really good right now. Still on his first. I don't want to curse him because Spark is cooking up right now, looking to get the first stock out of here, but he has a pretty good damage lead here on to Spark. 148. Spark can finally taking that first stock out of there, sticking with the hammer. Now, Jay, I mean, talk about Spark a little bit. We've seen, you know, quite a bit of hammer legends coming from him. I think he's very hammer proficient, if I were to say so myself, right?
Sorry,
All good, Jane, all good. So, We're seeing here Spark over on his last stock for this round here. He's going to have to lock it in because Nick Silver right now is starting off strong against him. Stuffs the recovery. Going for the side stick. Doesn't quite get it though. Two-piece combo. Nick Silver needs to maintain the damage lead. He needs to maintain this stock lead because if he drops this stock, that's going to be, I mean, yeah, he's going to have to be playing with one stock coming in against either Milka or Space there. You definitely want to have as big of his lead as you can get. That's the kind of name of the game with these old-fashioned crew battles. You need to get a big lead starting off, but Spark locking in with the hammer. Throws it away though. Nick Silver does make it back on the stage. Goes for the end line. Gonna get a sword ditto here for the last interactions here of this game. Number one, Seal coming in. Okay, Nick Silver going in deep. Looking for the knockout. Going for the dare. Okay, doesn't quite get it. Double nair. Second one doesn't connect though. Snare coming in from Nick Slover. Gets a two-piece combo, connects and leads to the knockout, and Nick Slover is going to be taking out Spark with only wasting one stock. So he's going to have two stocks to play with. Pretty good lead.
Yeah, it is very good lead for Nick Slover. It is much better than the last time, right? The results from the previous match was a bit different. So now we have a second game coming versus Space. So Nick Slover is down one stock, Space coming with 3, and again he's on this Nick's. He's not on Zario, so he's not switching up. Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Wrong maps.
Oh yeah, wrong maps. So we're gonna have the reset here.
Got some more time to talk about this matchup here coming to this one. So Space coming in at a deficit, has to clean up 2 stocks against Nick Slover, and I mean it's 2 stocks you got to deal with. It's 2 stocks from our star player. You're gonna have to, I mean, obviously lock it in, right? You're obviously gonna have to lock it in, and
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Oh, yeah, it is wrong. It is still wrong map.
Yeah, we went to the wrong map again. I think Nick Slover misclicked or something like that. So anyways, yeah, it is gonna be a reset. More time to talk about this set. So what do you think, Jane? I mean, what does Space have to do to approach this right now? Because he's a second member lineup. How does he have to approach Nick Slover? What do you think is his game plan coming to this one?
Man, if I were him, I would start like very defensive or trying to get the most out of it. Like honestly, you're a stock behind, and what's the worst could happen here is him losing a stock and then killing Nick's lover. So actually down 2 stocks now. So so that's even worse. So you should be really like careful about how many damage you're gonna be taking, and just finish this Nick as fast as possible. But I don't see that he's really caring about that. I would say even more that he's more in a disadvantage than advantage here. Oh, the double recovers.
Yeah, but now he's teeing up right now with the bow, going for the down. He doesn't quite get it. GCN though does connect.
Yeah, there's some crazy, like a lot of signatures coming out in a row.
Yep, in Space right now, over onto the gauntlets. Holding the center stage here, waiting for Nick Silver to come back. Looking for the read there, doesn't quite get the recovery. And like coming in from Nick Silver, he's fighting for stage control. Does have center stage right now, gets it there. Nothing more. Nair does connect. Racking it up right now, but Space and Nick Silver basically at the same percentage right now. 2-piece combo. Weapon throws down. He's trying to mix him up. He's trying to create space. He's trying to, you know, get Space to peak, but Space is embodying. He is embodying. Goes for the weapon throw. Is able to make it back safely, but hold up. Punishing the GC with a nice end line. Nick Silver looking for the knockout onto Space though. 189 or 154. Space is at a damage deficit, and once again, remember, he has to run the gauntlet. He has to take 2 stocks. He was fishing for the GC D-line, but doesn't quite get it. Sides to connects and leads to the knockout. He takes the second stock out of Nick Slover and sends him down to his last right now. Nick Slover with the bow in hand. He needs to get a stock out of here, otherwise his lead is going to go to waste. Space though, he knows what is at stake. He's going to have to hit him hard, but Nick Slover gets the stock out of there, and that's going to be taking 1 stock, creating the stock disparity thus far. Now Space, does he clean up this last cycle? Does Nick Slover get a bigger lead? Now, the one thing I was interested coming into this matchup here is I saw Devil Jin, I saw the Koji. I was interested in seeing how the bow mirror match is going to come into play. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be Nick Slover taking the upper hand, or is it going to be Space taking the upper hand?
Man,
and right now, Nick Slover is taking huge control.
Yeah, it's so close, but at some point, like, sometimes Nyx is on the top of the stage controlling the upstage, right? And then they switching up and it's completely the opposite. Like it depends on the timing of the game, right? So at some point, right, so now they're going off stage. Nyx is running out of options, but he somehow got out of it. Side stick. He's really trying to finish him up with some sort of signature, right? Sider, weapon throw. So now they both very low HP. Yeah, both gonna try to finish it up.
For the stock because he knows if he takes the stock, that's gonna be massive for SpiritRealm and not great for Tanque the Gas. But Tanque the Gas space, he knows he needs to get this knockout to make this even as can be. But Nyx Lover gets the end light and takes another one. He takes another one, and it sets the team up right now. It's currently in terms of the stock score, it's what 7 to what is it 4? 7 to 4 right now. And Space, he needs his knockout here urgently. He needs his knockout here quickly.
7 to 4. Holy, yeah, he didn't take much any stocks, right? No, he did. No, he did take one. So now it's done because he was down to 1 stock. So now it is 6 to 4, or is it? Yes, it is.
Yep.
So he managed to take Nyx out, but it was very painful. Like,
Yeah. So Nyx Lover starts off this game number 2 by taking 5 stocks. Definitely a big lead for SpiritRealm and great for them right now here in this round number 2.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be it's so difficult for Nyx to, you know, or for Space to finish up Nyx at this point. Like it was just 2 stocks. He had 3 full stocks. He had like kind of an advantage, like the mindset at least. And then you're seeing that he's actually struggling there. And now Spirit is coming for the next game with insane advantage with like what? 2 stocks, 3 stocks, right?
Right, we do have a 2 stock advantage. So Space has 1 stock remaining. It's 4 stocks here to 6. And this is a reason why when you look at lineups and when you look at, I mean, the way that certain teams line up their players, when you have your strong players starting off first, it creates this upper hand where Mari and 31 now, all they need is they need to take out just 2 stocks each. And that's it. That's it for them. They're going to get the job done. So this is why, I mean, we saw Nyx Lover, we were like, okay, we're going to put him first again, run it back, same matchup, he's going to get the download, and he got the download onto Spark, getting that, you know, just in 1 stock, he was able to take out the 3 of Spark, and was able to take out 2 more from Space, and now Mari right now, just with the damage lead, going in deep with the, okay, no, Mari, no, Mari!
Oh, no.
Mari going in deep with the downsing, and Space is going to get that knockout. Yeah, you can't be going for things like that against Space. Space knows how to convert against that and definitely knows how to fight on this off stage. And Mari cannot seal.
Wait, is this the?
Yeah, he can.
He almost did the same thing from the round 1 where he suicided with going off stage and then he couldn't get back with N6. So he's doing the same mistake. Oh
my God, no, Mari, no. It's an even game now.
Yeah, it is even in stocks, right? It's 4 to 4.
It is 4 to 4. Mari sold the lead! Oh my God, Mari sold, but it's okay, Mari just needs to get this knockout here quickly, but
oh no,
Space is going crazy.
Okay.
He did touch. Finally gets a series, gets a knockout, and
it is done.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so difficult. He lost 2 stocks for 1 stock of Tanque the Gas. That was definitely not worth it, right? Oh.
We gotta pull him aside a little bit and have a little talk with him.
You're gonna have a little talk with him after the games. I think he needs some therapy session with stress management. There, not gonna lie. I feel like he just stressed a little too much.
Yeah. He was stressing a little bit. I mean, when the lights are on, the cameras are on, you know, the casters are casting, everybody's watching you.
Yeah.
You know, you're definitely gonna have a little bit of nervousness coming in, and
the eyes are on you. Everyone's watching. You're gonna manage those emotions. You know, keep them on the.
I can't lie. I'll be honest. The talk I had, we just had a little pep talk. You know, we had some fun with it, and that's what we're here for at the end of the day. We're not here to, you know. I mean, we're just here to have fun. That's what we're here. We're here to have
you know
some
what's
brawl,
most important right now? SpiritRealm is leading with 1 stock, but he's leading, right?
Right. That's the point. At least, you know, there is a lead.
Yeah.
That's what's up for it. Even though, you know, the 2 stock lead kind of went up in flames. Mari could definitely converse off of this for sure, but Milka the anchor coming in from Tanque the Gas definitely was, you know, a little bit of trouble coming in for 31. So I think Mari definitely has to lock it in, maybe take a stock or so. Tanque the Gas though, they know this is their last player. Their momentum is kind of shifted to their favor. Space had been able to take out the 2 stocks from Mari, able to kind of bring this back a little bit even. So the ball's in kind of Tanque the Gas's court at the moment. If they're able to kind of control the momentum right now, they can definitely go ahead, make this even as can be. And 31 has to fight just a fair matchup against Milka here, which 3 stocks to 3, where it could go any way, of course. But Mari knows he's trying to prove himself right now. He's trying to at least get some sort of upper hand for his boy. 31, set up a SpiritRealm a little bit here in this game number 2. A crucial game for them to take, by the way, in this round number 2. But Milka, I mean, absolutely
it is so
cooking with his
crucial. Like,
cards right
he
now.
has 1 stock remaining. If he can take off Milka 1 stock, that would be a huge like advantage for the next player to come in, right? But well, oh no. Okay, this is it, right? So we are going to the last game.
Okay.
Oh,
We are going,
pushing it up.
it is 3 stocks to 3. It is 3 stocks to 3.
it is 3
stocks to 3, don't
stocks
worry.
to 3 now. So they're gonna reset the stocks, moving on to the next game.
Yep.
Player 2 wins.
So it's a clean matchup. 31 against Milka. So let's get with it here.
Yeah. So players are getting ready. So we're gonna have Cross. He did not play Cross last game, did he?
He played Double Jin against what was it? It was against Space. He had to clean up against Space, and then he had to clean up against Milka. So I mean, 31 coming in a fresh 3 stocks, Milka coming in fresh 3 stocks, but I guess the game plan coming in here from 31 is to utilize the Blasters a little bit more, to get some more, I guess, I don't know, space control perhaps. I think the Gauntlets matchup was a little bit of
3,
difficulty
2,
for him.
1,
But he is quite proficient with the Gauntlets. He does play quite a bit of Double Jin. I didn't quite catch level on the cross, but I'm confident with it, of course. And yeah, let's get into this game here. Could potentially be the last game for this set if Tanque the Gas locks in, but hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully 31 locks it in. We got a game number 3 in our hands. Our first game 3 of today. I think thus far we've been seeing 2-0s after 2-0s, right? On stream,
What?
if I'm not mistaken. Have we been seeing like 2-0s after 2-0s? Like, I'm pretty sure, right? We had like no set has went to like a 2-1 victory, right?
Oh, wait, let me look. No, there was
terms of
in
what
the there was not on the stream.
Gotcha. But in the bracket there was.
Yeah, in the bracket there was 1 in the bracket.
Yeah.
The rest of them
There
are
were a lot of
2-0.
2-0s. Yeah, a lot of them are 2-0 matchups, but this one's really close. I mean, it comes down to the last members of the teams. It all comes down to them. I mean, Milka right now, cooking up with the guitars, picking up so much damage, okay? And like coming in from 31, he's at a damage deficit right now, but he's gonna have to lock it in over onto the Blasters. This is what, you know, is new, I guess, coming into this game. We saw him over onto the bow, going in deep with it there. Was hoping to get the knockout, but he's able to make it by going for the D-Light. Doesn't quite get it though. Milka trying to space around though. Ooh, doesn't get hit by the down stick, gets in there, punish, going in deep with the ground pound. Coming in. Okay, now over onto the Gauntlets, gets hit by the GC side stick, and just like that, Milka is going to be getting that stock knocked out of there. And yeah, with that being said, Milka starting off, you know, actually bringing the lead back in Tanque the Gas's favor. It's definitely a damage lead, but 31 could definitely clean this one off. He needs to clean this one off, actually. Because like we said, this is elimination side. Gets a recovery. Doesn't quite
right,
get to the knockout.
So if 31 doesn't get, if he loses this one, yeah, the SpiritRealm is getting eliminated. It's gonna be 2-0 for
Yeah.
Tanque the Gas, so it's
For
really
Tanque the
important.
Gas.
All on him.
Yep, okay, stuffing the recovery with a weapon throw.
Oh,
Gets
no.
a combo going, racking up the damage. Oh, even
Reading
more.
the dodge. Yeah, I think the stock is gone. Yeah, it is.
I mean, he isn't able to get the knockout just as yet, but 31,
Oh, he was so
He had a
lucky
lot of
with this
damage.
N-stick,
He
with
had a lot of
avoiding the
damage.
side stick. Oh.
However, the Gauntlets needs to get this knockout here quickly. 31 has just been struggling to get this knockout. Going for the down stick, doesn't quite get it. 2-piece combo coming in from Milka, doesn't get the recovery though. Going in deep with the ground pound. Milka though finally gets knocked out by the recovery. 31 gets it. Yeah, I mean, now he's gonna be coming in with fresh 2 stocks. 31's gonna have to play this one picture perfect. I can't lie. He needs to get some more damage in before he goes down to his last. If Milka gets a clean knockout
Yeah,
here,
he really
it might
needs
just
to
be
do a
GG's.
lot of damage now. Oh, side
Yeah.
the
Needs
N-stick
to
goes.
maintain this weapon control as well too, but hold up. Milka gets in there. Seeing how Milka is kind of trying to bait him in. I thought I sense a side stick or something coming now. Goes for the Seer. The weapon throw doesn't quite get it.
He's trying to finish him with like one hit. Waiting for the mistake coming. Oh, yeah, there was a mistake.
And not going to be coming in for Milka. And Milka sitting pretty strong right now. 43 damage on the second stock. 31 has to take out two. Oh, why did he jump off?
Oh?
One wins.
Bro, there's no way.
Oh no. It's been 30 seconds after
It's
the
been
game.
more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's actually no way. All right, so I guess he thought that how...
Oh
He
no.
thought that how he had to jump off one. And, well, I guess it counts. 2 victory coming in from, Tanque the guys. They're going to be moving on to fight against Gimmick B. It's going to be an interesting matchup, but 2 victory for them.
Yeah. Man, that is unfortunate.